Welcome to episode 14 of the Pattern Play podcast. We are back at it, this time with Lindz and Jude, who did not make the last podcast. They were not wallowing in their sorrows. They actually just have lives, so they couldn't record on the Monday night. Which is fair enough, really, I suppose. No daggers to no hearts, but they are here this evening. So we are kind of making this a mini Chelsea podcast. I'm going to try offer balance to the universe and provide that counterbalance to the blue. But we'll see how successful I am. Guys, how are we feeling tonight? We've got a few stocks falling, stocks rising to go through, and then some games for the weekend.
Away.
No, I'm feeling good. It's funny that you say it's a Chelsea episode, but the Chelsea fans are not wearing Chelsea shirts.
Yeah, actually. What are you wearing, bro? What is that?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
This is Corinthians.
Ooh.
Yeah, from Brazil.
Okay, and then Lindz, I mean...
Juventus.
I mean, yeah, more basic. But also not Chelsea, but in blue. So, I don't know. You're still bringing blue to the podcast. Corinthians.
I'm trying, bro.
Corinthians. Trudy, where did you get that shirt?
Yeah, I bought it off a second-hand website place. I got it for like $200, which is it was a good find and a good buy. I said I must have it now because you don't get Brazilian shirts in South Africa. You can't buy them here.
No, it's cool.
I don't know how it got you, but it's mine now.
Not appearing in any vintage stores anytime soon. Cool. Let's kick off quickly. Move directly into the first segment. Stocks rising, guys. About the weekend, about the week, any games that you fancy. Jude, why don't you kick us off? Where are you at? Where are you putting your money this week in the stocks rising?
I know they have maybe their toughest game this weekend, but my stocks, are we starting with stocks rising here?
We are, sir, we are.
Yeah, stocks rising. I'm going to invest in Sunderland.
Ooh.
I think they keep on getting results, and that monotonous thing of the teams that come up go down every season. I think it's happened for like 2 seasons in a row. I don't think it's going to happen this season. I think some of the Premier League established teams have gotten a little bit too comfortable, and I mean Sunderland is on. They are on their way to staying up, I believe. I know it's still early doors, but I think they're fifths on the table. But they just keep hammering results, and they play Man United this weekend. I think Man United should be wary of the threat that Sunderland bring. So that's where I'm investing my money.
I was going to bet on them, actually. Yeah,
I'm with Jude on that one as well, but I'm gonna invest on somebody who played recently. Marseille again. I'm back on the Marseille train. They walloped Ajax. It was nice to see. It's like we usually look out for the big teams in the Champions League, but there's nice fairy tale stories. I'd like to see them get to the knockout phase and see what they could do. And they have all these rogue guys who are there where it's like
rejects.
Some of them rejects, some of them like at the end of their careers, like Oba's there, and Mason Greenwood is still jamming. So yeah, man, that's my stocks rising.
Marseille. I wanted to get a Marseille shirt when I was there recently, but I flopped, so I should have got one. All right. Well, I gave my stocks rising in the last episode, so I'm not allowed to give one this episode.
Who did you give it to?
I gave it to Brentford, I think, if I remember. Yeah.
Oh, for their win against United.
Yeah, because my stock on Brentford was so low, guys. It was in the pit. So when a stock rises by that much, you gotta call it out. Where are you seeing flops in the league? Where's your stocks falling at the moment? Lindz, why don't you kick us off?
This is like, it's not the biggest stock that's falling, but we have to speak about it. Liverpool, man. Listen, man. I was on the pod, obviously, and people think we're hating sometimes when we say this stuff, where it's like the glaring midfield problems or Konate defending like he got feet yesterday, things like that, where it's like, but now obviously the problems are very glaring. The stock is falling now, and yeah, I don't know how far the stock can plummet, but we have to bring it up.
Do you see the injury for Allison? 6 weeks out.
Yeah, that is massive because
That's a big one.
one thing is, yeah, Allison, he continuously like proves that he's the best keeper in the league. That performance against Crystal Palace is one of the best I've ever seen. Like if you play like that as a keeper, you don't deserve to lose. That's how good he was that day.
He was fantastic. Oh, and he's got everything in it. He can play with the ball at his feet. He's got incredible shot stopping. He's huge,
Commanding,
grabs crosses out of the air, like, plucking fruit.
He's a dream.
He is a dream. He is.
He's
Go on.
He's 33, which is like, listen, you can keep at like a really high level until like 37, 38. So Liverpool are set, bro.
Easy. And with the way that you condition these days, if you really give a damn about football and you want to do 40, 42 as a goalkeeper, you can do it. The options there for a man like that. But we're going to have to see, because how do you say that second keeper they've got? Marmalade.
Mamadashvili.
Mamadashvili.
Right.
Mamadashvili.
Yeah, Georgian.
Mamadashvili. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was. He's going to have something to prove, because you've got some big games, Liverpool, on the horizon.
Wow. Huge games.
And also with the defensive problems, some of it is not even going to be his fault. Because now, some of the stuff Konate was doing this past weekend,
I was about to say
before, bro.
Some strange.
Actually, I saw someone on Twitter asking, someone must check Konate's Duolingo streak, and then Duolingo, the actual account, responded saying that he is diamond level in Spanish.
Oh, bro, they are looking for a centre back, bro. They are, but man.
That was naughty. That's naughty. Unsettling a player via Duolingo. All right, Jude, give us your stocks falling, because I think we got to jump back onto Liverpool in a moment. So,
I don't know if I mentioned this on the last episode that I was on after we lost to United, but Enzo Maresca's in-game management, stocks are falling. The guy, he panics. And then every time we get a red card, which is quite often nowadays, he does yells. I don't know, like the decisions that he makes doesn't make sense. I have nothing more to say, because it's quite a frustrating thing. But I also think he will learn as his managerial career goes on. He's still an inexperienced manager. If you look at every other manager's career so far, he's still young in his career. So I think he's still learning. Just like the players that he has at his disposal, also very young in terms of their careers. So all in all, it's a project, but his in-game management needs to be better. He needs to panic less.
Calm down, Enzo. Calm down. Is that what's actually going on, Lindz at Chelsea? Is it Maresca panicking in the second half? Why? I don't know. It felt like we were talking about Chelsea as title contenders a few weeks ago, and now we've accepted a slide almost.
Yeah, I won't lie to you. I was more leaning on Jude's side until somebody pointed out that you're not supposed to have a track record of your manager managing with 10 men.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So if it happens like once in a while, sure. You're not, but twice is like.
But bro, they're calling us Red Card FC now. What's going on?
Ish, bro, it's but it's frustrating because, I mean, the Robert Sanchez one, I get that in terms of the red card. It's a dumb red card, but it's like you can understand in the moment as a keeper. It's sort of like, okay, I'm going out. I have to be aggressive to get. It's stupid, obviously, because of the time that it happened in. But the actual red card is not dumb. But the Chalobah one, that one is ridiculous. Because if you look at it, we're at home. It's the 50th minute.
We're leading.
We're winning.
Yeah.
We have 70% possession. Brighton have 30. They barely have XG to report on. It's like, let them score. We're Chelsea. We're gonna win the game. What are you doing? Yeah.
And that's
I also saw a stat, like I think we've lost like 6 games this year, competitive games.
Red card.
And in 4 of those, we got red cards. So yeah. I'm also not gonna panic as a fan.
Yeah. Sometimes as well, you look at, like you said, inexperience, where it's like Enzo Maresca can't make somebody experienced.
Oh, wait.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't
just
make
have to
you
play them
experienced.
through it.
Yeah, like I can make you aware of what you're doing, but that's it. Like if you do it again, you're young. So it's like, so I think that's why he panicked. When you think about it, you're sort of like, okay, you look at your bench and it's all these kids. There's no one there with a level head. And so I think that's what sort of happens, where you stop looking at the characteristics of the players. Now you start looking at maturity and stuff like that, where if you looked at like characteristics, the game against United, a guy like Neto is not supposed to go off.
Not at all.
He works so hard, but
And is
he's
an
also
outlet.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're supposed
So
to play
it's all
on transition.
Yeah, all these things, but you also start feeling like the players, there's so much responsibility on them, and rightly so, where it's like, this is fully your red card, bro. This is not like, okay, you had to get a second yellow or you had to get a red. It's like, no, you're just putting the team in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as we found out, the Sanchez red card should never have been a red card, based on the Howard Webb appearance on TV around the Gyökeres penalty, because as he said, if you get a touch on the ball, then it should not be a foul. So Sanchez had a tiny touch before he went almost knee high in the challenge afterwards, breaking the fucking leg or something. Whoops, F-bomb. I have to edit that
Terrible
out.
challenge, man.
Terrible challenge. And definitely, Howard Webb's got no idea what he's talking about. But anyway.
Why are you tired, bro?
Yeah, head of the PG Mall, bro. It's still a very powerful man, unfortunately. All right, so where are we standing then? I mean, you got the big game this weekend. You got Liverpool, and you're getting red cards galore. What is the suspensions looking like? Do you have who's out this weekend that you need? Is it João Pedro?
No, João Pedro is only for Champions League. Chalobah's out.
Chalobah's out, yeah.
Chalobah's out. Okay. Feelings?
Yeah, our centre back department it's paper thin, yo. Who do we have? Josh Achimpong, Badia Shil,
and
Hato.
And Disaster
stops there.
And Disaster is not.
He's not part of the team. Maresca hasn't seen him and Sterling this season, although they train there at Cobham.
Yeah, but
so we have three centre backs. One that's kind of senior, but he's not good. And then 2 junior guys, like proper, like not even 20 years old yet. So it's going to be a tough home game for us.
Very, very tough. But yeah, Hato, man, he played well against Brighton. To be fair.
Yeah,
very, very well. Like,
Hato's
very mature.
Hato's
very mature for his age, bro. Like, but yeah, Josh came on. I know he was sick recently, but yeah, man, bro, he looked shaky, bro.
He's kind of in the same boat as Tyreek George. I mean, they broke through relatively at the same time, where they're talented, but they're not at the level where they need to be to stay in a Chelsea squad.
Yeah, but I do think with Achimpong, if he gets a run of games, we can see something. where he could end up staying at the club. Where with Tyreek George, I genuinely think Tyreek George, they're just biding time with him. I don't see him at the club next season. They really did try sell him to Fulham and it didn't work. But yeah, Josh, I rate him. It's just, the inexperience and getting that run of games. You need a run of games where you can make mistakes. And we don't have time for mistakes right now.
No, not at all.
But I'm not hopeful. I'm not going to lie about the game itself.
Do you feel your attack? Do you think your attack can do damage though? Because Liverpool's defenses look shaky. It didn't look great against Galatasaray.
I really do think. I think our midfield, in terms of Caicedo, the quicker Caicedo gets the ball and distributes it out, the better the chances we have. If João Pedro can isolate Konate, and whoever's on that side, whether it's Neto or whoever, if they're moving, you have a chance. Also, the Liverpool backline in itself they don't look as strong, which it does give us a chance. The problem is, if it's impossible for us to fully dominate the game, so Liverpool will have chances.
Yeah, and
knowing us, you can score 2, but you'll concede 3 or 4. So that's where the problem comes. So it's not nice to feel this dejected, but without like a spark of like Cole Palmer's magnitude, you need somebody to carry that weight, but it's too much weight for anyone else to carry that creative spark. We don't have that player. Like
Buonanotte is not it.
Yeah, Buonanotte, he's just a decent player.
He's a squad player.
He's a bench player. He is.
Yeah.
100%.
But
Esteban looked good when he came on against Benfica, but I don't think he can handle such a big game yet. In the number 10 role specifically.
Yeah. But the Liverpool, the backline, no matter who they play there, to be fair, Žabošlai's looked the best at like right back. So if they play Conor Bradley there, we have a chance. If they play Frimpong there, we have a chance. And the other side, Kirkes look better, but he still doesn't look amazing. Van Dijk is cleaning up a lot, and he can't do everything. So I do think we have a chance in terms of that.
About depending.
Do you see the weird shape? I don't know if you've noticed it with Liverpool, where it's like Kirkes, it's almost like Slot knows Kirkes. To get the best out of him, you have to kind of just let him be a wing back almost, but doesn't trust Van Dijk to be completely alone. And so McAllister seems to be dropping into a hybrid left back role, and Kirkes is just there on the wing. But teams are just standing on Kirkes. He gets isolated the whole game. McAllister gets the ball, but then you've got no one in the center. Like, you've dropped your center mid out, right? And then you've got your other center mid, Szoboszlai, who's a great player in possession, really, on the right-hand side. So now you've got that whole... Gravenberch is doing a good job of commanding it, but not a good enough job, because it does look like you can just run through the middle and then you're facing a flat back, you know? It's a strange one. It's a strange one.
Nah, there was times against Crystal Palace. I think it was Ismail Assar. He'd get the ball and I'd be like, and he passes it and I'm like, Kirkes isn't there. It's McAllister. Run at him.
Yep.
So I think that's where Liverpool can be very vulnerable, because although Mac positionally is an amazing player, you don't trust him fully as a ball winner or a tackler. So, like, you could expose him.
Yeah,
especially with Pedro Neto's speed on that side as well.
Yeah,
could be a
weapon.
Yeah.
Give us predictions then, guys. What are we saying for Chelsea and Liverpool?
Linde, go first.
Jude, you can go first.
If I'm being really optimistic, I'm gonna go for a draw. But that's me being very optimistic.
And if you're being honest,
scoring draw.
If I'm being honest,
What's your head like?
I think they're going to beat us, if I'm being honest.
Is it going to be bad?
I don't think we have the ability to make it bad. But we made it bad, not Liverpool. But I'm gonna stick with my optimism and just say a draw. High scoring draw, maybe.
Damn, Jude. Yeah, I wish I was like Jude, bro. Me being optimistic, we're losing 2-1. We're losing 2-1. Yeah, man. I just think Liverpool have too much going forward that we can't handle. I don't know if our squad is confident enough to hold the game and say, well, we're playing at home and be on the front foot. I don't think our squad is confident enough right now, which is where the problem lies. So I do think a 2-1, and I do think there are a few players there at Liverpool who have something to prove. An Isak, for instance, whoever starts at centre forward has something to prove.
Might be injured.
See? So Isak now is even like, okay, locking this down. You have Gakpo. If Gakpo starts, he also wants to lock down. He doesn't want that Flo Wirtz playing on the side. If Flo Wirtz himself plays, Jude has called us gift of the givers before.
We're going to give him his first goal contribution.
You see? Yeah, and Salah's been struggling, bro. And usually against us, he usually scores. So
all the time.
That's another thing. Yeah, and also we didn't even mention that we don't really have a goalkeeper. We stuck on the defense, but yeah.
Is Sanchez suspended?
He's back.
No, he's back. He's back.
Okay.
No, fortunately he's back because Jorgensen. People think
even worse.
Jorgensen is not it, bro.
I still have that the goal, the second United goal, replaying in my head how he was just watching the ball in the air. The ball was in the air for 5 seconds, and it was in the 6-yard box.
And you're the only guy. Like, you can't get touched if you jump. You're going to be the highest guy. You're just going to catch it.
But you can use your arms.
Literally.
And your arms,
Goalkeepers who are in the box are just such a trap. Because now, it like used to be that set pieces were, that's nice. If you've got like a huge centre-back who happens to have a slab forehead and just every 10 games seems to come up with a big goal. But it's changed. It's changed so much. And it's not just Arsenal. Maybe it was Arsenal a few seasons ago, but now more than half of the clubs have their set piece coach, which is a dedicated role. You can see Spurs do almost an identical, the in-swinger right under the crossbar that Arsenal like, and then you stand all your guys there. I mean, if you have a keeper who is easily pressed in that situation, like a Vicario or... Onana was a good example. We just dunked on him every single time. You're going to suffer. To be honest, De Gea was not great from corners either. I think it was one of the reasons they sort of moved on from him as well. Guys, let's go through some of the other games then for the weekend. We got Bournemouth versus Fulham kicking us off. Are we all in agreement that's going to be a Bournemouth win in all likelihood?
Yeah.
Fulham are decent, but Bournemouth at home, and Bournemouth are quality, man.
They're Semenyo brace for the FPL. Thanks.
Yeah,
I mean, he's probably a captaincy candidate, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got Leeds versus Spurs in the second game. I don't know. I see 2-2 written all over that. For me.
I was about to say Leeds have surprised me this season. And I do think at home they're going to be a problem.
Yeah,
I'm going for Spurs.
Yeah, Spurs dub for you. I can see them running into like a 2-0 lead in the first half, and then I think
and then losing it
back and either draw or Spurs hold on, but it's going to be nervy. Arsenal versus West Ham is the third game. This is at home at the Emirates. I'm going for a 4-0 win. For Arsenal, I think West Ham is about to get battered. No bubbles. There's going to be no bubbles blown.
Yeah, I feel for them. I think it's just too soon for Nuno to I think
implement his stuff.
Yeah.
Arsenal win.
Yeah, I
don't think it's going to be a battering though.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
What, like low block and just get sort of no space in the middle of the whole game, Judy?
2-0 Arsenal.
Okay. All right. For the betting folks, they're furiously scribbling down an accumulator here, which is accumulating. Man United versus Sunderland is the next game up. I'm going with a Sunderland win and Amorim out at the end of this fixture. What do we say?
This guy gave us a prediction and extra.
I think I said at the beginning of the season, I think Man United, it's international break after this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And Man United, when they come back from the international break, they play Liverpool. So I'm going to agree with Tim and say Sunderland win and Amorim out. But I said you won't see the Liverpool game. I said that at the beginning of the season. So I'm saying this just because I'm sticking to my guns.
Sure. Okay. I do think Sunderland will win 1-0. I want to say he'll be gone, but are these guys smart? I don't know. Yeah. I'm just gonna stick with the 1-0.
It won't help them if he does leave, but it is what it is, I guess.
Sure.
Wow. We're agreeing across most of these games. Chelsea, Liverpool. What are we saying? So you've already made your predictions for this one. Big loss for Lindz, and Judy said draw. I'm gonna say
chill. Not a big loss. I do think I think we're gonna lose 2-1. I think we're gonna lose 2-1.
Okay, 2-1. And I'm gonna go with a Chelsea win just to cause a storm. You know what? Cause a storm for me, guys, because this would be big.
Tim, I hope you're right.
Esteval in the 9th minute. Stamford Bridge rocking. And then I'm going to go with a goal in the 83rd minute just to sink Liverpool. And then there's going to be so much raucousness after. I can't wait. Yeah, Chelsea.
I hope you're telling the future, man.
I feel like I am. Villa Burnley. Villa for me.
Villa. That's second half.
I'm gonna go draw.
Really?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Villa haven't convinced me yet this season.
That's second half against Fulham.
So 1 half out of how many games?
But they were rocking, bro. They were rocking, bro.
I'm still going for a draw. And I know you have your Ollie Watkins agenda on your other podcast.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, I've got an Ollie Watkins agenda because everyone thought I was crazy. But also, that second half, Morgan Rogers looked like himself again, which is nice to see, bro.
Yeah, he's a good player. Yeah, can't wait for him to get it out from under Emery's thumb, and then he'll blossom into an even better player. Everton Palace in the next game. This could be this could be the game of the weekend.
It's a very tasty fixture. Everton unbeaten at what's their home's name again?
Hill Dickinson.
Yeah, they're unbeaten there this season. And Crystal Palace are also unbeaten in general. It's going to be a good game. I am going to go for a draw.
Okay. Yeah. It's got draw.
A low-scoring draw.
It's got draw written all over it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, for you guys, I am saying Everton is winning 2-1. Crystal Palace, unfortunately, the European football, they play tonight, and they played most of their team, bro. I don't know what Glasner's doing there. And I do think that stuff does play in. Guys get tired. So playing Mateta and all these guys against a fresh Everton, I foresee Everton winning 2-1.
Tricky. Yeah. End of the 18-game unbeaten run for Glasner and the Palace boys. Newcastle versus Forest. For me, yeah, I think Newcastle's bringing the heat. I think Forest are going down on this one for me.
I'm also going to go for a Newcastle win. Baltimore hat trick.
Oh,
I do think Ange Postecoglou, if he doesn't watch out, bro, he's not gonna last this season. I'm serious, bro. He thinks because both him and Marinakis are Greek and they all sack him, bro.
Marinakis can do anything he wants, boy.
100%. That is a scary looking individual, bro. He was there at the Emirates yesterday for the Olympiacos game, and he's just a scary looking dude, man. The way he's just, all the executives are sitting there in that row at the Emirates, and they're all just in their suits, and then he's just there standing the whole time out of his seat. You can see his belly. He doesn't care. He knows everybody can see his belly, but he doesn't care at all.
Marinakis.
He looks part of the Greek mafia. If there is such a thing.
100% sure there is, and I'm 100% no, I'm not going to say anything. It's a public podcast. Newcastle Forest, what's next? Wolves Brighton. Is it a bit of a slam dunk? The Wolves are getting chowed?
Yeah, Wolves are getting relegated, I think.
I think Wolves are getting relegated, but I don't think this is as clear cut.
No?
I'm going to go for a Brighton win.
Yeah, bro, it's Wolves. If Wolves could do something against Spurs, what's going to stop them against Brighton, bro?
Fair enough.
I'm going for a draw.
Brighton's weakness is in the small games. They often do trip themselves up in the supposed 3-pointers. Okay. But Judy, you're sticking with a W, yeah?
Brighton win, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then the final game of the weekend is Brentford versus City. What are you guys saying for that? I'm just going with a City slam dunk again. I feel like they're going to ragdoll Brentford.
Me too. I just think, like, United aren't a measure of any other big team, fortunately or unfortunately, because the mark of a big team now is, can I kill you in transition and can I kill you from normal play? And I think City, yeah, like
they do both.
They do both, and you'll get tired of running and whatever. And I think the added element of Jeremy Doku playing this well and Foden looking a bit better and all of that, and new guys like Reinders and whatever, like obviously it takes time for them to fully adjust to each other and whatever. But teams like this are gonna get it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost big City win.
Haaland FPL captain for you guys?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's too dangerous not to do it, bro. It's so dangerous not to do it.
So it feels like the worst idea ever to have joined that no Haaland, no Salah league. Every week now, I make my transfer and I just look at Haaland. And I have ridiculous amounts of money as well. Like I got like 6 million, and just don't know how to spend it.
Is there an actual league where everyone in the league doesn't use Salah or Haaland?
Yeah. And they do a
like
check. That. And if you transfer them in for like a game week, you get kicked out. So like gradually the league gets smaller and smaller as people make the mistakes and give up and stuff. But there's about 700 people who are trying this challenge, and it's led by FPL General, who does a podcast called the 59th Minute podcast. And shout out to him, by the way. It's a great podcast. And yeah, so I joined the league, and it's the stupidest thing I've ever done because, every week I just watch my arrows, red arrows.
Oh, man.
Anyway, cool. Let's wrap it up there. We'll do a quick game of the week. We're going to do different one this week. It's going to be, again, like a career. So I'll read out the career, but it's a classic player. So this is a legend. It's a player with an icon card on FIFA. So it's not a fringe situation here, and I think you're going to get it quickly. but I'm gonna try to delay it after I give the clubs that will make it clear on the podcast version, so that the audience have like a little longer to guess it, because you guys are too fast. So on the audio version, you'll hear like a little bit of a gap after this, but live, it won't be so long. All right, classic players starting their career at Ajax before moving on to the second club of their career, Barcelona. After Barcelona, LA Aztecs. After the LA Aztecs, he goes to the Washington Diplomats. After the Washington Diplomats, he goes to Levante on loan. Bizarre. Before moving back to his hometown club, Ajax.
Johan Cruyff.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I should have said it at the beginning. Two clubs in, I was like, this sounds like Johan Cruyff. Anyway.
Yeah.
There was so
I know
few
he has a
options.
weird.
Kluivert, Cruyff.
You see.
Who else?
Flip. Well, a lot of these Dutch guys played
Rijkaard.
No, but Patrick Kluivert had a stint at Newcastle.
Newcastle. Yeah.
Rijkaard.
Rijkaard as well. Overmars as well.
Overmars. But they took him out of FIFA though.
Oh.
Right. Thank you guys for coming this week. Let's see what the weekend holds. I don't see a lot of fantastic games. There's quite a lot of this is a clear 3 points for one team or the other. But let's see. The Premier League just is not like that, because last week you could have said that about many of the fixtures, and every single team lost the game they were supposed to win until Sunday when Arsenal did the business.
Yeah.
And Villa did the business. All right. Guys, thank you very much. See you on the next one. And ciao for now.